Kevin Smith. How are you guys? Yeah.
How did you get involved?
It's on our website and a petition we've created.
Kevin Smith, St. Ignatius.
My name is Kevin Smith.
To get involved in a program that we think has merit and will work to silence the violence.
All right, Kevin Smith here, reporter for Stand Against Violence TV.
Kevin, who do you have with you here today?
Today, I'll name them all real quick.
Promoting healthy relationships and respect for others. We're recognizing outstanding team leaders. Our congratulations goes out to...
You have started an organization, Stand Against Violence.
We're really trying to raise awareness about youth-on-youth violence and
Youth-on-youth violence.
Youth-on-youth violence.
To get other students in the game, they brought their message to thousands of students at this Kickoff for Kindness rally sponsored by Project Love.
Hi, I'm Kevin Smith, a senior at St. Ignatius High School here in Cleveland, Ohio, and a member of the Stand Against Violence initiative. Recently, here in Cleveland in the news, there have been a few stories about victims of youth-on-youth violence, and we've reached out to them because they are members of our community, including Justin Weinmiller, who was severely beaten walking home from a St. Rocco's festival on the near west side of Cleveland. He was beaten so severely that the fire department had to be called to wash the blood off the sidewalk. And when he reached the hospital, when they took his clothes off, there were boot marks in his back because the people were kicking him when he was down. So far, throughout the season and even afterwards, we've met with a few victims and helped in any way possible, whether it be funds or taking the siblings out to a movie. We've really reached out to them. And Inkster High School is a team, inner city Detroit, and we spoke with them and we asked them to join our movement. We gave them our petition, as well as they offered to bring t-shirts and footballs to our game, and afterwards we presented them. Personally, a goal for the future of mine is to major in communications, advertising, human relations in college. Throughout this movement, I've had the opportunity to speak with people in those fields.
6 players from the St. Ignatius football team will be asking students to sign a petition next week at school. These players want their fellow Wildcats to endorse an initiative to combat youth-on-youth violence. They're also asking students at other high schools to join them and make a stand against youth violence.
It's important to reach out to Glenville and to encourage their students to join our movement, because when students hear a message from students, they're more likely to join. There's ways here at your own school you can help people without even walking outside. So just think about the ways you can get involved and help others. You can do it right here. And we spoke to them about future goals and youth-on-youth violence, most importantly. And we really encourage them to join our movement, and that's where our roots are. We began with them. There were a few students there who spoke about how either their brother or a cousin of theirs were severely beaten, or even in fact in one instance killed. So it really, you need to look a little farther than your face is a saying, and it really is true. What do you want to be now? What are you looking towards now? Pediatrician. That's great. You got to have goals, all right?
We ask everyone to show your support for this initiative by standing and observing a moment of silence.
And we spoke about our movement, our petition, and encouraged young students and even young adults and even adults to join our movement.
I see fights all the time, yeah.
Are you willing to take a stand against it?
Absolutely.
We're taking a stand against youth-on-youth violence. Every day, 16 individuals die due to youth-on-youth violence. What are your thoughts on violence? Enough is enough, don't you agree? Gotta speak out against it, and hopefully you can join us. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
We're behind the scenes here at Quicken Loans Arena, getting ready to go out on the court. The New York Knicks are just walking by here. Governor Strickland's here, Mike Brown's wife. Miss Carolyn Brown, she's done so much for us. I can't thank her enough. Dr. Eugene Sanders, the Cleveland CEO of all their city schools, is here, as well as many different individuals who are being honored here tonight, and we're definitely working with them.
Well, I'm Governor Ted Strickland, standing here beside this young man. We spent some time together earlier today talking about teen violence.
During the silence, please reflect on the issue of youth violence and what you can do to make a difference. Please stand.